So tell me, what do you think is poorly understood about the new type of leadership needed? One that sees organizations as a symphony of gifted players and not a room full of worker bees.
Right. Well, with the pandemic and everything that's happened, it's forced a lot of things, right? It's forced companies where the old mentality was management by walking around, or even, just really, control, command and control. Um, and when you have your workforce all of a sudden becomes a virtual team, becomes remote workers, you realize you get a feel for where people are. And what people are realizing is that they can trust their employees because now their employees, they're working from home. Obviously, everybody's going through this challenge of dealing with the pandemic, but what they're finding is that because they don't have to commute, they're a lot more productive. And so the individual worker over the since the information age, has really become more like an artist. In other words, if you're a business analyst, or if you are a developer, or you write code, you are a writer, you realize that your skill set and your salary is based on your skills and your job and your last performance as a worker. And so you strive to become the best, or better at what you do than before, where you're just trying to pick up a paycheck. Because companies are cutting back, they don't send people to training as much, so you have to do a lot of that stuff on your own. Well, if the workers are becoming more like artists, then the leadership needs to become more like a conductor of a major symphony. See, when a conductor comes in with a major symphony, he doesn't tell the cellist, the oboist, the trumpeter, or the drummer how to play their instrument or how to read their part. He simply gives them the big picture of what he's trying to create with the symphony, and he gets everybody to play together and to listen to each other. But he does that because he trusts that they're professional musicians, and he respects the fact that they spend a lot of time working on their craft. And so if leadership begins to trust and respect their employees and realize that they're bringing a lot to the table and give them the ability to breathe and share their expertise, they're going to give much more to their company than just their 9 to 5 or whatever time they spend in their company. So that's why that change needs to happen.